Hey, howdy, friends. It's Steve DePaul here with the Rose Realty team with this week's real estate vlog for North Texas. Hey, today we're going to we're going to wrap up our Fort Worth series, you could say, with the 5 hidden gems at Fort Worth. Now, look, these aren't just tourist attractions that if you get a tour guide, he's going to walk you through these. No, these are like what real people in Fort Worth go to, they hang out at, they know about. And so we're kind of giving you the secret, 411 here on these hidden gems here in Fort Worth. So the water gardens, believe it or not, Fort Worth, the state of Texas, has a water garden. Believe it or not, this water garden is in the middle of Fort Worth, and it's got these 3 pools, they call them, of water that they kind of all represent something different. So there's the aerating pool, which obviously has got I think it's the one you see in the picture there. A lot of waterfalls, that kind of thing. Then there's the quiet pool, and then there's the active pool. And the active pool is a lot of jets and that kind of thing. So really kind of neat. It's something you won't find, again on touristy things, but we bring it to you here with the Rose Realty team. The Fort Worth Japanese Garden. Well, now last week we talked about the Fort Worth Botanic Gardens, right? Well, and I think I mentioned that the Japanese Garden was one of the sub gardens inside the Botanic Gardens. This is the Japanese garden is really awesome. It's got really nice, obviously, landscapes, koi ponds, Japanese maples and cherry trees, and it's really like a nice serene spot, as you can well imagine, for walking around, just enjoying nature right down in the heart of the city, taking pictures, spending time with your family, in the spring and fall. It's really kind of awesome, and one of those things that can't be missed. Hey, take a little break here and ask you again, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/ at Moving to Dallas. There you'll be when you subscribe and like, you'll be alerted to new content that we develop at least once a week, and you'll get a chance to look at the back. The older let's call them legacy vlogs and videos that we've done. That's also where, when we list a new house and we do a new video, that house's video will be there. We really thank you for taking the time to do this, and we appreciate you in helping out our business. Next, we're going to talk about Tandy Hills Natural Area. So Tandy Hills is a 160-acre what they call indigenous prairie remnant, okay, from the olden days. It's got you can enjoy hiking and bird watching. There's butterflies there, wildflowers, that kind of thing. And it offers a glimpse of what Fort Worth looked like, prior to people coming to Fort Worth and developing. It's a really sort of a neat area. I haven't seen really kind of neat areas like this since I lived in New Jersey. But so this is really, really kind of awesome. And take kind of stop here for a second and say, if you've noticed that a lot of the things that Denton, Dallas, and Fort Worth have done is they've set acreage aside, not done development on it, and to keep, a little either peace and quiet or walking and serenity and that kind of stuff. Unlike, think of New York. I mean, you got, not Times Square. You've got the gardens there, and that's it. But in all these cities here, they've set time and acreage and stuff aside, for us to enjoy. So it's really pretty awesome. Magnolia Avenue. So we talked about Sundance Square, which is really sort of a let's call it commercial area. Okay. Sundance Square, it's locally owned. Excuse me, Magnolia Avenue is locally owned. It's got a lot of shops and restaurants and bars and that kind of thing there. So you get a total kind of local experience, local culture type of thing. It's really kind of cool. It's another cool area to go there and enjoy, and walk the street and enjoy the little snacks, and little bits of bites and drinks and that kind of thing. So Magnolia Avenue, great place to go, enjoy sort of an afternoon. And then the Thistle Hill House Museum. So this house here was built in 1904. So obviously over 100 years ago. It's a Georgian revival architecture and whatever the heck that means, right? But it provides insight into the way the wealthy lived in the 20th century in Fort Worth. I'm betting you're going to go in there and not see any AC. I'm going to bet you that one. But this house here looks like it's probably 3 stories high and probably maybe got a basement to it. So go check this out. There's tours all the time, and that's really kind of another neat little thing there, to go see the history of the area and how people lived way back when. I remember seeing things like the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. It's along those lines. It's not as grandiose and over the top that Biltmore is, but it's decorated in that style of 1904. Obviously, that's where the architecture is from, and so it's really kind of a neat thing to go and sort of spend an afternoon. Okay, after that, you can go to Magnolia Street or Sundance Square. Hey, so these a lot of these spots we talked about are perfect for looking to explore Fort Worth, right? They're famous for attractions and this mix of beauty, history, and local culture. I really like the local culture part. If you're gonna kind of live here, you ought to know what that local culture was and is all about. So it's really kind of neat. Hey, next week we're going to talk about. We're going to get it kind of broader here instead of just focusing on Fort Worth or Denton or Dallas. We're going to talk about healthcare in North Texas. Okay, so if you're thinking about moving here, if you either live here or you're thinking about moving here, you're going to want to know about healthcare in North Texas. So I hope you tune in for that. This is Steve. I am with the Rose Realty team. I'm out.